I want to take a moment to share with you my approach to performance tuning and the approach I will take throughout this course. It is my belief that it is important not just to provide a list of performance do's and don'ts in this course, but to help you understand why Oracle works the way it does and how this impacts performance. To have mastery of any topic, you have to understand the details, and this is especially true with performance tuning. Knowing what criteria Oracle is evaluating when it looks at your SQL statements and what basis it is using to make decisions will help you better troubleshoot performance issues that you may encounter, and it will help you be more proactive about designing in good performance from the start in your applications. If we think back to the image of the cockpit of an airplane that we saw earlier in this module, would you really want to get on an airplane with a pilot who only knew how to fly on autopilot? Or would you feel better if your pilot understood the principles of flight, aeronautical engineering, and thoroughly knew the performance and handling characteristics of his aircraft? I think for all of us, that is an easy choice to make. The approach you should take to Oracle should be the same. If you understand something about Oracle architecture and how Oracle uses memory, the lifecycle a SQL statement goes through when it's processed, and how an index works, you'll be much better equipped to analyze and solve performance issues that arise in your application. In this course, I'm only going to use basic tools that I can be assured of that everyone has access to. Among these are SQL Developer, SQL Plus, and the $$ dynamic performance views built into Oracle. Tools that I will not be using or discussing include the Oracle SQL Tuning Advisor, the Oracle Automated Workload Repository, or AWR, and any third-party tools like Toad. The main reason that I will not be discussing these tools is because not everyone has access to these tools. For example, the SQL Tuning Advisor and AWR are separately licensed product, and it doesn't do you very much good to watch a course about tooling that you don't have access to. The second reason is that these tools all contain functions to automatically analyze SQL statements and in some cases even the entire workload from a database and recommend a performance tuning solution. And that is all well and good, but the point of this course is to learn those fundamentals for ourselves, not learn how to press a button. We want to be able to interpret this data for ourselves and make sure that the suggested course of action from any tools that we use is the course of action that we should take. To go back to our airline pilot analogy, we want someone who knows how to fly the plane when the autopilot is turned off. This brings me to my final point about tooling and the approach to take to performance tuning. Even today, the best performance tuning tool ever invented is you, a knowledgeable, thoughtful technology professional who can analyze different information about what is happening in a system and come up with a creative solution to address these issues. Tools will never know the business problem your application is trying to solve, or how they might refactor a table or some functionality to take an entirely different approach to the problem. All they can do is run a set of predefined rules. But you can provide a level of critical thinking that no tool can ever provide. And it is this critical thinking that's really going to make the difference in the performance and the quality of your application.